Do you wonder why you have a challenge concentrating sometimes when you're speaking or when you're wanting to get your message across to someone who appears not to be listening? Have you noticed your observation throws you off and then you lose your train of thought? And what are you thinking about in the moment? I'll share with you how to harness the energy for a positive outcome in those uncomfortable situations.
Welcome to this episode of Your Personal Wordsmith, tips to communicate with clarity and impact, with public speaking and communications expert Lillian Zarzar.
In the moment, do you find yourself stuttering? Do you hesitate? Are you frantically trying to make what you are saying more interesting so the other person continues to listen? Of course, depending on the situation, you want to assess the conversation and determine how critical it is to continue or reschedule. Perhaps you caught the person at a difficult time, or they double booked and you got there first, or they completely forgot you were going to meet and now they're embarrassed to tell you. You could be at a cocktail party and the person wants to mingle with others and is searching for someone in the room to speak to and move away from you. As I said, it depends on the situation. So here are 3 tips to control a typical challenging conversation. Number 1, think about what you are thinking about. Are you distracted? In that moment, are you imagining the person is disinterested in the conversation? Is it that they're in a hurry and you're asking too many questions, taking too long to get to the point? Are you worried about what they may be thinking about you? In the moment, switch off your rambling brain and say something like, I can see this isn't the best time to discuss the matter. Shall we reschedule? Or, I can tell something is on your mind. Why don't we schedule another opportunity to connect? Or, this is too important, and I prefer we talk about this when I'm clear and able to concentrate. Rescheduling will buy you both time and an opportunity to prepare better. Let's say, though, you can't reschedule and you need to complete the conversation. Then you go to number 2. Tell yourself to cancel the negative thoughts and focus on the matter at hand. As Dr. Jack Canfield suggests, say to yourself, cancel, so that your negative dominant thought doesn't take over, and then you become irritated, you raise your voice, or you say something that you may regret. You'll be surprised how calm you become when you talk to yourself. Say things like, it's okay, I can concentrate, I know what I mean, I can speak about this more clearly. We can get through this even though it's uncomfortable, as you talk to yourself. Finally, number 3, take a deep breath. Yes, that's all I said. I just said take a deep breath. And in that moment, recognize the person may be just as uncomfortable as you are. As you breathe, think about your alternatives. Should you continue the conversation later? Is the situation too volatile to keep pushing to a resolution? Do you need a break? As you breathe deeply, you balance the bicameral brain and are able to think more clearly because you're getting more oxygen. If you can, take a sip of water at room temperature to calm you down. Ultimately, you want to conduct the conversation with clarity, calmness, and confidence. Check my website, zarzargroup.com, for a complimentary consultation, and let's get together so I can show you other strategies to know what to do in the moment.
Thank you for watching Your Personal Wordsmith. For more great information, visit lillianzarzar.com. Also browse the other shows found right here at Columbus Biz TV Shows.